Our company is named as QC Staffer because it's called Quality Candidate. So that's our mantra in our company, that if you do everything, it starts from your heart, everything will turn out nicely. So those are like different concoctions from different companies that I've worked with. And I think I perfected it in our company.
Welcome to The Growth Switch, the podcast where we dive into the strategies, struggles, and breakthroughs of bold business leaders. I'm your host, Jules Fox, growth strategist and lead content creator at Aries Media. I'm here to uncover how today's top brands are scaling, overcoming challenges, and unlocking sustainable success. Now, for those of you just tuning in, Aries Media helps grow successful brands with comprehensive, hands-on support for sales, business development, and performance marketing. Go ahead and drop growth into the comments if you want to learn how to do that. Today, we are lucky enough to have Avi Ongpauco. She's a business development and talent acquisition leader at QC Staffer. She's known for connecting top-tier healthcare talent with U.S. companies while building trust through relationship-first recruiting and hands-on growth strategy. Avi, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, nice to be here, Jules.
Thank you. Nice
very honored to be part of this conversation with you.
Well, yeah, we're so happy to have you on the podcast. So, you've been in conversations with some of the largest healthcare companies in the U.S. What do these interactions reveal to you about what top employers are really looking for right now in healthcare? What is the type of thing that they really need?
In the healthcare field right now, what they're trying to look for, number one, is speed and precision. Because right now there's a lot of healthcare companies right now, especially in staffing, that are looking for companies like us who is really into speed, because most of these staffing agencies are using VMS system. So those VMS system, there are a lot, like thousands of staffing agencies in the US having that system in place, and they're all running for one goal. One goal is to submit the most viable candidate, like be the first staffing company to submit that particular unicorn in that system. So I guess that's the number one thing right now that sets us apart, being that staffing agency.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the issue that they're facing? What, those companies, what is the issue that they're facing? Why do they need somebody so quickly?
Because they need someone who's speedy enough to submit those candidates, and as well as the right talent for them, because they don't have enough talent to do that for them. And they're also looking for a company to cut the process short. And that's where we at right now. And we are specialized to do that. Like, we do have this program in our company that we're cutting the submission process into less than an hour. And those are most number of inquiries that we have right now from those big staffing agencies. And right now, the one who's I'm in contact with are the top 3 staffing agencies, and they're huge. But I didn't know, or I didn't realize like how big it is for them to get that done right away. I never knew that they will get interested to speak with me about this process, because that's what they don't currently have in their company. And that's what we have, because I've been in this industry for over, I think, 17 years now. I've researched and I've done the ins and outs of recruitment, as well as doing business development, and eventually turning out to having my own company. So those are like different concoctions from different companies that I've worked with. And I think I perfected it in our company.
Yeah. I mean, typically I hear people saying, 3 months or more is a hiring timeline. And then I've heard some companies say, oh, we can cut that down to 1 month, but cutting it down to an hour sounds absolutely like a phenomenal advantage. Yeah. So tell me more about the concept for the company and how you're able to provide such an outstanding service.
I think, first, how this get into fruition is we're doing it by heart. So that's our mantra in our company, that if you do everything, it starts from your heart, everything will turn out nicely. So that's what we do, and the speed follows, because if you do it, like, you're not burdened out, you love what we're doing. And what we're basically doing is cutting out the administrative tasks from all of these companies, because they do have their recruiter, right? They do have their closers. So these closers are definitely going to be burned out, like closing out everything at the same time doing a lot of administrative work. So that's what we get in. So we're cutting out all the administrative work, those nasty paperwork. We're taking it out from them, and we do it in our own little, doing it patiently, because
Hmm.
us Filipinos are being patient doing those type of things as compared to like being it that I've worked for a staffing agency based in the US, and those people inshore are not a fan of doing those administrative stuff, so
Hmm.
they punted out to the offshore team, and that's where we do like the processing of paperwork and all those stuff. So we cut it out and give them a nice submission packet, and those packet is being submitted to the VMS right away in less than an hour. So
Oh,
the
that's
turnaround
amazing.
time of placement is like cut short, and we get to get a feedback in the next like 24 hours. So that's our turnaround time. So
Wow.
that's how this big companies get interested with us.
Hmm.
Upon a lot of research, upon dealing with a lot of companies in the staffing industry, they haven't thought of it. So
Hmm.
they think that this idea is very genius, that first they wanted to take care of their closers, and they
Hmm.
also wanted to submit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, not only are you taking care of a job that nobody wants to do on their end, but you're also doing it so much faster than they could do it, even if they begrudgingly did it and they don't want to, you know?
Yes, yes, that's exactly what we're aiming to do, like
Yeah.
hitting those requisitions right on the spot and submit it over to the facilities that they wanted to have those candidates get in place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, as a person who spent 17 years in the industry and now as a business owner and you've got your own business, how do you focus on your own company growth?
I focus on more of business development. Like
Mhm.
I'm also helping out with researching the top CEOs. Like I'm also doing a lot of research, like which of the staffing agencies are like the top 50, and I
Mhm.
started calling out those CEOs, and I call myself like a serial stalker because some other business developers are scared to do that, targeting right away the CEO. And I think that's one of my like best asset is to be able to talk and lure the CEO to get our services. And
Yeah.
we do have like nice programs. We do have good intentions to help them
Mhm.
out, not
Mhm.
only to like cut their process short, but it's also a way of them for like to scale up, like to scale up faster
Mhm.
the way it should be.
Yeah.
That's I think one of the things that I'm doing to help out my company to scale up, and also being able to like I'm honored to be able to speak with these CEOs, and
Mhm.
hopefully closing them out as soon as possible, since we are rolling out this new project less than 60 minutes submission of candidates.
Yeah. I think that that's a huge value add. And then, yeah, also, it's interesting because, marketing these days, it's so much about being of value to somebody. Find something that somebody's either not good at or doesn't want to do it for them faster, do it for them cheaper, or just do it for them at all, and then they can outsource it. So I think that
Hmm.
that's a great way to go. If you were able to X or 10x your company over the next few years, what's the one thing that you would focus on? So, say there was one roadblock that's in the way of your company growth, how would you fix that?
I think the roadblock that I would fix is the people,
Hmm.
because the people helps, because I wouldn't get to where I am without the people under me.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best thing that I could fix if there may be a roadblock, because being a leader is I take care of my people, and being a leader is I make sure that they follow my steps and
Hmm.
grow and make them happy, because
Hmm.
without them being happy and contented to what they're currently doing, then that's going to be a big, huge roadblock for my
Yeah.
business. And
Yeah.
in order for you to scale up, it should start on you as a leader. Being like a phenomenal, amazing leader that you are, you should also find similar leader that could follow your footsteps. And I think that's one of the things that we need to focus in this company for
Hmm.
in order for us to grow, is to take care of our people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everything will set to follow.
I think that's a great idea. And I feel like also, your company is kind of small but mighty. You're competing against some of those huge staffing agencies out there, but you're doing it in a more personal and human way. And again, offering something that other agencies are simply not able to offer. So, what is it that allows you guys to sort of punch above your weight class and compete with these giants?
I think what we have is consistency.
Hmm.
And I think that's one of the big factors that we have, that is, that does, I'm not sure if other agencies have that, but with us, that's one of our main goal. And number one is, again, speed, precision. And if you go to our website, it's all in there. And also the quality of work that we deliver. That's why our company is named as QC Staffer, because
Hmm.
it's called quality candidate. So we're making sure that every candidates that we are submitting, every candidates that we are punting over to these companies are quality and qualified. So
Yeah.
that's one of our big thing in our company, like our motto.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And also, you know, QC for a lot of people, it's mental real estate. It already lives in their brain because they think QC is like quality control, and that's a good thing. You know, you definitely
Mm-hmm.
want to run quality control checks across everything in your company. So to me, it's instantly there's a positive correlation with the name, you know?
Yep. And consciously and subconsciously in our mind, we are really into quality, like QC. It's in our DNA, like QC
Yeah.
staffer, quality candidate staffer. So that's what we can deliver, and that's what we can promise.
Yeah. And you talk about credibility and trust in the business. So, what's like one lesson or story that you could tell me about building trust with talent, building trust with clients, especially in a remote world? Sometimes you don't get to meet people in real life or in person.
Thing that we have in our company is transparency. So
Hmm.
everything that we can deliver, or if not we can deliver, we tell them right away. So if it's not feasible, then we tell them that, can we tweak this out, or can we try a different strategy? Because everything in the end is built in transparency and trust. And I think that's also what differs us from different company, because we don't overpromise, but we just deliver what we can deliver.
Yeah.
So I think that's also one of the great factors of being affiliated with us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. So, where can people find you online?
They could find us at our website. That's www.qcstaffer.com.
And for all the viewers and listeners, that link is going to be right underneath the podcast episode. You'll be able to find it, interact with them, make great hires, and some in as little as an hour.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we can deliver.
Yeah. Avi, thank you. It's been so wonderful having you on the podcast. I really appreciate your time and energy that you brought.
Thank you so much for having me here, Jules. It's such an honor to be featured here, and looking forward to get more conversations with you guys,
Thank you.
maybe in
Likewise.
your
I'll talk
next
to you soon.
podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.